long can a father's protection shield a son from breaking the law, especially when that son has repeatedly dragged his family's name through the mud on the global stage? Behind closed doors at Buckingham Palace and within legal corridors in Washington, D.C., a major puzzle is shaking the international community. The burning question echoing across major media outlets is simple. Is King Charles III secretly leveraging his diplomatic influence behind the scenes to shield Prince Harry from a legal scandal surrounding his U.S. visa status? Ever since Prince Harry released his explosive memoir, Spare, he openly admitted to using various controlled substances in his past. For any foreign national applying for a visa or residency in the United States, admitting to illegal drug use is a serious issue that can lead to visa denial or even immediate deportation. Yet, to this day, Prince Harry's visa application documents remain withheld and sealed by the U.S. Department of Homeland Security. This unusual secrecy has fueled wild speculation worldwide. Many believe that high-level diplomatic strings are being pulled behind the scenes, that King Charles, despite the deep pain caused by his son's public betrayal, is still acting as a protective father, trying to save his youngest son from total ruin. But where is the line between a father's love and equal justice for the public? Why does Prince William feel this secret shielding makes matters worse and degrades the dignity of the monarchy? And how are everyday people reacting to what appears to be a royal double standard? Welcome back to the King YouTube channel. Today, we are breaking down the full public opinion, deep dive, and community reactions surrounding the mystery of Prince Harry's U.S. visa documents and King Charles III's ultimate dilemma. To understand this complex dynamic, we have to look at Charles's emotional bond as a father. For any parent, cutting ties with a child completely is nearly impossible. Being a parent means the instinct to protect your child never fully fades, even when that child turns around and hurts you publicly. History records a fact that the public often forgets. When Harry and Meghan abruptly stepped down from royal duties and moved to the United States, King Charles, then Prince of Wales, funded the couple's entire living expenses and security out of his own private pocket for over a year. Charles provided time, space, and millions of pounds in financial support so Harry could think clearly and figure out his path. But how did Harry repay his father's generosity? Just months after receiving those funds, Harry and Meghan sat down with Oprah Winfrey, throwing sharp accusations and painting Charles as a cold, uncaring father who left them to suffer. Harry even complained on international television that his father had cut him off financially, conveniently ignoring that the palace had covered their lifestyle for months after they walked away. Now, as Harry faces potential legal trouble in the United States due to admissions in his own book, the public sees the same pattern repeating. The father allegedly stepping in behind the scenes to prevent his son's deportation. But the question remains, how long can this level of ingratitude be tolerated? While King Charles acts on fatherly instinct, Prince William views the situation through the eyes of a future king protecting the monarchy's future. And for William, patience has completely run out. Prince William is not just angry about personal attacks on his wife, Catherine, but about the constant pattern of dishonesty and entitlement coming from his brother. There is a telling fact rarely highlighted by mainstream media. A few years ago, Prince William won a massive financial settlement from a media group over privacy violations against Catherine. What did William do with that money? William generously donated a massive portion of his personal settlement directly to the Invictus Games Foundation to support wounded veterans, the very charity headed by Harry. Yet, has Harry ever once publicly acknowledged his brother's generosity? Has Harry ever thanked William for directing financial support to his flagship charity? The answer is never. To William, Harry is someone trapped in a victim mentality, blaming everyone else for mistakes he made himself. When Harry lost his right to tax-funded royal police protection, he vented in a BBC interview, blaming dark forces and claiming his father refused to help him. Harry refused to accept that legal rules apply equally to anyone who quits official state duties. Looking at this sealed visa mystery and allegations of palace intervention, let's turn to what international viewers and net users are saying across social media platforms. Public sentiment is sharp and uncompromising. One viewer wrote a comment that resonated with thousands. If an average citizen lied on a U.S. visa form regarding past drug use, they would be deported or denied entry immediately. Why does Prince Harry get special treatment? The law must apply to everyone equally, whether you are a prince or a commoner. Another comment highlighted the tragic futility of King Charles's protection. King Charles might be trying to protect his son out of fatherly love, but Harry never appreciates it. Harry will keep selling family secrets whenever he needs a paycheck. It's time for the palace to cut him loose completely. An international viewer pointed out the respect given to the late Queen Elizabeth II. The only reason U.S. authorities or political figures haven't pushed this visa case harder is out of respect for the late Queen Elizabeth II and consideration for King Charles's health. Harry is incredibly lucky to hide behind his family's legacy while constantly insulting them. These public comments show how tired people are of legal double standards. Audiences feel Harry enjoys every privilege and shield afforded by the British royal family, yet continuously attacks the very institution that saves him from legal fallout. The legal battles surrounding Prince Harry's visa cannot be separated from the American political landscape. The fight to unseal these records has been spearheaded by the Heritage Foundation in Washington, D.C., demanding transparency from the Department of Homeland Security. U.S. political figures, including former President Donald Trump, have openly voiced criticism regarding Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. Trump publicly expressed disappointment over their behavior, calling out their perceived lack of respect for the late Queen Elizabeth II, a world figure deeply admired across the United States. So why haven't the visa documents been fully released to the public yet? It isn't because Harry holds a bulletproof legal position, but rather due to delicate diplomatic considerations. Officials in Washington know that King Charles III is currently navigating health challenges while managing state affairs. U.S. authorities are hesitant to create a major diplomatic storm or place extra stress on an aging monarch. Prince Harry remains remarkably fortunate to operate under the shadow of his late grandmother's global legacy and international respect for King Charles. Without the world's enduring respect for the British monarchy, admitting to controlled substance use in Spare could have been enough to throw his U.S. residency into jeopardy. Yet, Harry seems oblivious to this stroke of luck. He continues to posture as a victim of an unfair system, never acknowledging that his current lifestyle in America is safeguarded by the very institution he criticizes. The mystery of Prince Harry's visa documents and King Charles's painful dilemma offers a powerful lesson on the boundaries of parental love and public justice. A father may always keep the door open for forgiveness and try to protect his child from downfall. But as a king tasked with upholding justice and institutional integrity, Charles must recognize that endless protection for an ungrateful son damages public trust in the monarchy. Prince William has taken a firm stand. The law must be upheld, privileges must end, and family rifts can no longer be masked by fake harmony. The world is watching to see whether those visa records will eventually be unsealed, or if Harry will continue hiding behind diplomatic protection he refuses to acknowledge. One thing is clear: public sympathy for Prince Harry has hit an all-time low, and the room for excuses has completely run out. What is your take on Prince Harry's U.S. visa controversy and King Charles's position? Do you believe visa laws should be enforced strictly regardless of royal status? Or do you think diplomatic courtesies should remain in place? Share your thoughts and analysis in the comments section below. We always love reading your perspectives. If you enjoyed this deep dive, please hit the like button, share the video, and don't forget to subscribe to the King YouTube channel with all notifications turned on, so you never miss our daily royal news updates. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next video.